Dear Diary. Okay, so first of all, Halloween is so different at BYU than back home. There were too many missionary costumes to count. Mormon culture is really strange. They dance so bizarrely. They just jump and fist bump. All of them. And all the girls' costumes were modest, too. We're talking like full knee-length skirts and tops with sleeves. Anyway, it was still fun. Sometimes I just wish I could understand the alias culture a little better. Oh, that reminds me. I need to ask someone tomorrow what CTR means. Daddy would kill me if he knew I'd been around Mormons so much lately. He tells me that they're dangerous and they're not like us. But to be honest, I'm interested in a Mormon guy. Daddy would be furious. His name is Eric, and he home teaches me.
Ariel, I challenge you to read this book, and if you do, you'll come to know that this church is true.
I guess home teaching means that he comes over once a month and tries to get me to become Mormon. Anyway, I don't mind because he's super good looking. But it's getting kind of late and I have class tomorrow morning. I'm dreading the walk up the RV stairs in the cold. I feel like my, oh dang it, what's the word again? Oh, feet might fall off. Good night.
Ariel, have you and Eric had a DTR?
I saw the cutest RM at a fiction last
Did you
night.
have a mix?
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Funeral potatoes, green jello to eat. Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has a recommend? Look at this book. I'll take a look. Oh, but it seems like a dangerous hook. Looking around, who you think, wow, they've all got wedding rings. Up where they date, up where they run, up where they propose all day in the sun. Alcohol free, wish I could be part of Mormon world.
November 1st, dear diary. First of all, I am so sorry for not writing in you yesterday. Please forgive me. I know I've written in my journal for 168 days straight now, but last night was just so unexpected. It was the Word Halloween Masquerade Ball, and as Relief Society president, I offered to bake all 300 cookies for the party. So I was busy all day yesterday mixing and baking and decorating individualized mini candy-coated masks to place on top of each one, and they turned out just like they said they would on Pinterest. I'm so glad that my mom gave me baking lessons every Saturday morning growing up. Anyway, so the ball was in the Wilk Ballroom. I arrived in this beautiful homemade gown with an elaborate mask that we had made at FHE on Monday. The event went so well. Oh, remind me to write a thank you note to the activities committee later. Anyways, so as I grabbed my purse and headed for the door, a man in a handsome black suit and a mask asked me to dance. I said that I should probably get going, but he slipped the purse off my arm and proceeded to dance with me. Oh, there was just something magical about it.
Did you see that super hot guy at the dance last night? He was totally into me.
No, he wasn't. He couldn't stop staring at that harlot who he danced with all night. Who even was that girl?
I don't even know. What did you do all night, Cindy? Sit here and write in your dumb journal?
Actually, I went to the ball too, and I had a really
Blah, blah, blah. You probably sat in your corner all night, making sure no one would touch your precious cupcakes. How does it feel to have zero social skills?
I guess my roommates didn't realize that was me at the ball last night. Oh well, even they can't stop me from dreaming. Well, it's getting kind of late, so I'll fill you in on the rest of the story later. Good night. We danced at the ball till midnight. not be out past my curfew. That's when the devil comes out. I wish that I had remembered to ask for his name and number. No matter how hard I keep praying, my mystery man's still missing. Maybe we will meet someday soon.
Dude, that's a new look for you.
Oh, no, actually, I found this purse at the dance last night.
And you didn't turn it in because...
Well, because it was that girl from the dance last night.
Oh, dude. You have talked about her non-stop since last night. What is with you?
There's just something special about her.
In that case...
Wait, what are you doing? You can't go through a woman's purse. Have some nobility.
It might help us find out who she is.
Okay, but only because it might help us get it back to her. Look at that. She carries around scriptures in her purse. She must be so spiritual. And every scripture is color-coded too. How organized. A recipe card? Oh, she bakes. How domestic. And she takes care of herself. Wow. She is so thoughtful. The girl who owns this purse must be absolutely striving for perfection. I will search campus high and low until I find her. I just have to.
November 3rd, Dear Diary, 7 months, 28 weeks, 217 days. I couldn't be happier right now. Well, okay, I could. Every day is still a struggle. I miss him so much. I know he's out there doing the right thing by serving the Lord. I'm just so tired of waiting. Sometimes I wish I could hibernate through these 2 years. Just get them over with and be safe and loved in Philip's arms. Ugh. I'm ready for him to come home already. I'm pretty sure that Flora and Fauna can tell this has been getting me down lately. They keep telling me that I need to snap out of the days I've been in. I guess that was their main motivation in taking me shopping at City Creek yesterday. I was really tired, but I decided to go anyways. And it was actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. It was so funny. They were picking out what dress would look better on me for a state conference. But I ended up just going with the blue one. Philip loves how blue brings out my eyes. Ugh. I couldn't stop daydreaming about him yesterday. Anyways, stayed up way later than I was planning on, and I have to get up at 4 tomorrow to read his latest blog post. Sweet dreams! Ow. I know you. I met you at Helaman Halls last year. I know you. You left on your mission like sun, familiar to me. And I know it's true that writing 2 years is as hard as it seems. But if I write you, I know what you'll do. You'll love me at once. We'll marry as soon as you get back.
I know. I fell for you our freshman year. I know you. Please say you won't date and say you will wait for me.
And I know it's true. I love you, I do. We'll marry at once the way we've had once our freshman year.
BYU has gotten a lot better. I guess you could say I'm adjusting to this Mormon world. I'm trying not to get too stressed over all of this and enjoy the holidays, but I saw Sebastian, my best friend from high school, and he told me that the grass isn't always greener and that becoming a Mormon could be a big mistake. It's hard being home and getting so much negative feedback. I feel like a fish out of water. Anyways, on a brighter note, all of my sisters are home for Christmas too, which is great. They are all amazed at how strong my voice has gotten since joining women's chorus. We are all going to go caroling now for Christmas. Hi guys, I think that we should warm up before we go caroling.
Okay. Ariel, I thought I'd surprise you for the holidays and meet your family.
Oh, Eric, I'm so excited to see you. I'm surprised. Dad!
I consider myself to be a reasonable man. I set certain rules and I expect those rules to be obeyed. Is it true that you're dating a Mormon?
Daddy, you don't even know him.
Know him? I don't need to know him. They're all the same. Polygamous, brainwashed freaks.
But Daddy, I love him.
Have you lost your senses completely? He's a Mormon. You're not.
Daddy, no!
December 18th. Dear Diary, it is so good to be back here in Orem for Christmas break. I just love spending quality time with all 10 of my siblings. Well, I finally went through going through my new pocket scriptures and highlighting all my favorite scriptures again. It's taken so long to replace everything ever since I lost it all at the ball last month.
Honey, it is so good to have you home.
Oh, it's so good to be back.
Have you thought any more about serving a mission? I know how that announcement kind of changed your entire life plan.
Yes, Mom, I would love to serve a mission. It would be such an easy sacrifice, and I think it would be a great learning experience.
Well, it sounds like you know what you want to do. Have you been fasting and praying about it?
Yes, very diligently.
So, what's holding you back?
I just can't get that guy from the dance out of my head. I know we only had one night together, but there was something there.
Sweetheart, you know I had my mission call when your father and I met at the state dance, and we were engaged that night. It was definitely an Abraham and Isaac moment for me. The Lord knew I would have served a mission. You just need to trust in him, and he will help you.
December 20th. I'm so happy to be back in warm California for Christmas break. Feels like forever since I felt the sun. Sometimes I wish I had siblings to play with and buy presents for. Mom and Dad are great though. At least I can be thankful that I'll always be Daddy's only little princess. So I have something really annoying to talk about. Well, someone, really. Remember that boy Matthew who left on his mission a year before Philip? The one with the terrible dragon's breath? Well, he's back, he's single, and he's definitely ready to mingle. He was talking and flirting with me at Ward Break the Fast yesterday, and oh my gosh, it was so annoying. I know he was still buying a thing before he left, and I know his mom told him I'm still writing. She's spreading that around her release site at least. So where does he come off, trying to win me with his charm and even ask me on dates? It's exhausting! Anyways, approximately 4 months, 28 days, and 2 hours and 47 minutes until Philip comes home. At least he's so perfect. Oh, this reminds me. I need to finish the letter I was writing. This one's only 7 pages so far, but I'm sure I could think of more stuff to say. Maybe I'll tell him he needs to save me from Matthew when he gets back. Anyways, be back to write soon. Matthew, what are you doing here?
Hey, Rose, you never really got back to me about next Friday night.
Matthew, I thought you understood. I have a missionary.
I do understand that, but I feel like there's something between us. The prophet said not to delay your blessing, so why wait? I live in a commissioning family. I'm ready to provide, preside, and protect right now. This program.
Ugh, that is a great career move. But no! Philip's coming back for me. I prayed about it.
I pray too, and as the priest holder in this relationship, I think you should listen to my counsel. I think you should leave.
Dear Diary, I can't believe it's winter semester is really excited. Except I've kind of been sick and I've completely lost my voice. It really stinks, but that's okay. I've really grown to love and understand the gospel. It's been the best change ever. But there's this girl, Ursula. She's been trying to date Eric lately, and it's really getting on my nerves. But that's okay. He's completely devoted to me. Well, I better get some sleep, or it's going to be a big date. Night. March 4th, dear diary. I'm headed up to BYUI this weekend. I just need to get away from my roommates for a bit. I'm trying so hard to be Christ-like, but they just make it so difficult. For example, yesterday I cleaned all the floors in my apartment. I know, so funny! I can't believe that. So funny. Just to come home and find out they had gotten dirt all over the floors again. Maybe it'll be good for me to get away for a little bit. I didn't really want to pay all that money for gas, so I ended up just checking the ride board and the Wilk and found some random guy headed up there. Hopefully he's easy to talk to. Hi, you must be Peter. I'm Cindy.
Pleasure to meet you. Let me get that for you.
So, why are you headed up to BYUI this weekend?
Well, D-Todd Christofferson is actually giving a fireside this Sunday on how to most effectively home teach in the BYUI 537th Ward. And I felt, as Elders Quorum President, it was my duty to go and listen to this message and get the inspiration from it.
That is so wonderful. You know, I have the best quote on home teaching in my spiritual class. That was in the one that I lost.
Wait, is the quote, home teaching is by far the most prevalent effort of the church today.
Yes, that's the one. How did you know?
I found it in a notebook I read once. Is this yours?
Yes, that's my purse. You're the guy.
I have been searching for you everywhere. I think you might find something else in that purse. I promised I would marry the righteous daughter of God who owned this purse.
Yes. But I already started filling out my mission papers.
Wait, do you feel the spirit I feel right now?
Yes. Yes, Peter, I will.
May 18th. Today's the day.
I love you. I miss you so much. I love you too.
Elder Smith! Hey, meet my girlfriend Rose! Rose, this is Elder Smith, or Eric now, I guess.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. This is my girlfriend, Ariel.
Hey, I think that we were in the same marriage and family class.
Oh, no, I remember you.
Yeah, weren't you the girl who was waiting for a missionary?
That was me. We're united now.
Should we go say hi to the happy couple?
Yeah.
Hey, Peter, I think I recognize those girls from my marriage and family class.
Elder Priesthood!
Hey, my old mission companions, Elder Smith and Elder Young.
Are you guys still in Eric?
So American family class really worked out.
It's our song. My beautiful bride, will you dance with me?
Yes, of course. So what do you think of these Mormon weddings?
Oh, I can get used to them. We just have to get Daddy baptized before we have our home.
Well, these
they lived happily ever after.
43.